Hello, hello everyone. Nowadays, it is a great challenge for you to learn something without attending your classes. And nowadays, it is also very challenge for the faculty members to deliver the materials without taking the classes by one-to-one interaction. As per these circumstances, we are anyhow going to manage your video classes lecture and providing the lecture notes through WhatsApp and through email ID. Please go through it and continue your study so that you can learn something without attending your classes. Now, today we want to start the last unit of your syllabus as per Mathematics 2 concern. The name of that unit 5, that is module 5. This module 5 contains several topics, and these all topics based on the complex integration. The complex integration we shall try to learn in this unit. What is complex integration? Just before knowing the complex integration, we have to learn some definitions regarding your used in the complex integration. The first definition I am going to write here. The first definition is continuous arc. Continuous arc. Let us define a continuous arc. Let Z1 and Z2 are any two points in the complex plane. In the complex plane, we can say xy plane or Argand plane, and an arc C which joins the points Z1 and Z2. Z1 and Z2. Then this arc C is said to be continuous arc. Arc if any point z is equals x plus iy, where x is a function of t, y is a function of t, be such that xt and yt are continuous. Continuous for t is greater than or equal to z1, less than or equal to z2. So, in this way, we can define a continuous arc. We can draw this. Here is a point z1, here is a point z2. Let us join by arc this C, and we take any point z on it. X is a function of t, plus I times y is a function of t, and t is a parameter. So we can write here t is a parameter. T is a parameter, and we can treat t as a real variable function. If xt and yt That is meant, that is meaning thereby the linear combination of xt and yt, which is z, and z is a point taken anywhere on the arc joining the point z1 and z2. So if this point z is continuous, meaning thereby xt is continuous and yt is continuous. If xt is continuous and yt is continuous, because this z is the linear combination of these points, so z is continuous. Meaning thereby there is no any gap between the point z1 and z2 in the arc joining the point z1 and z2. So this arc is known as continuous arc. If in addition to this, if x dash t and y dash t are continuous, then the continuous arc joining z1 and z2 is called regular arc. The next definition is also very important. The first definition is continuous arc. In how to define in mathematical language a continuous arc, it is very easy to write. If z1 and z2 are any 2 points in the complex plane and an arc C, we can say C, which joins the point z1 and z2, then this arc C is said to be continuous arc if any point z, where z is equal to x, x is a function of t, y is a function of t, on the arc be such that xt and yt are continuous. For z1, for t lies between z1 and z2, then this arc is said to be continuous arc. In addition to this, if x dash t and y dash t are continuous, then the continuous arc joining the point z1 and z2 is called a regular arc. The next definition I am going to write. The next definition is simple curve or Jordan curve. Simple curve or Jordan curve. Simple curve it is nothing but it is an arc. Simple curve is nothing but it is an arc joining the 2 points. Meaning thereby, if we can say an arc, or we can say a continuous arc, more compatible, a continuous arc which joins the points z1 and z2 of a complex plane without crossing it, without crossing at any point between z1 and z2, is called simple curve or Jordan curve. Simple curve or Jordan curve is nothing but when a continuous arc is going to join any 2 point in the complex plane without crossing it in between Z1 and Z2, then that continuous arc is known as simple curve, or we can say Jordan curve. Simple curve and Jordan curve are same. In addition to this, if the ends starting, you can say the starting point Z1 while joining by when joining in Z2 by simple curve coincides. Then simple curve is known as simple closed curve. Known as simple closed curve. Simple curve is known as simple closed curve. So we have given the two definitions. Number one is continuous arc. Number two is simple curve or Jordan curve. And why the simple curve is known as simple closed curve? Because the 2 points joining by the simple curve coincides, then the curve becomes closed in this way. You can say here is Z1, here is Z2, and this is going to coincide with Z1 and Z2, meaning by here Z1 as well as Z2. So this is simple closed curve, we can say. Next one is contour. Next one is contour. Contour is a new word here, and it is used for complex integration, and it has a great importance while doing the complex integration. So contour is defined by a contour is nothing but it is a chain of finite number of continuous arcs. Okay, we can say finite number of continuous arcs joined end to end It is a chain of finite number of continuous arcs joined end to end. In other way, in other words, we can say a contour is consisting of finite number of continuous arcs joined end to end, joined end to end, and a contour joining two points Z1 and Z2, which coincides is known as simple closed contour. Is known as simple closed contour. So this is all about your contour. The examples are circle, rectangle, triangle, etc. are the examples of simple closed contour. Simple closed contour are the examples of simple closed contour. This is the definition number 4, I think, or we can say 3. First one as continuous arc, second one as curve, third one is contour. Now fourth definition is simply connected region or domain and multiply connected region simply connected region or multiply connected region. Now we shall define the simply connected region and multiply connected region. The region in which every, you can write the definition, the region in which every simple closed curve shrinks at a point is called simply connected region. And shown below. जैसे एक कोई रीजन लिया जाए और ये रीजन शेडेड पोर्शन है and this shaded portion is simply connected region. This is called simply connected region. The region in which every simple closed curve shrinks at a point without passing out the region. Here I want to write again. Shrunk at a point without crossing out the region is called simply connected region. Shown figure, meaning thereby this is simply connected region, but I am going to write this one. This is not simply connected region. Not simply connected region. Not simply connected region. Now, in this continuation, these are all about the definition, which are elementary, and this will be used. It will be, these all definitions will be used in doing the complex education. Let us start with the original topic in complex education. And complex education is the extended idea of real definite integral. कॉम्प्लेक्स इंटीग्रेशन के बारे में हमको जानना है, तो इसके कॉम्प्लेक्स इंटीग्रेशन में सबसे पहला जो हमको सीखना है, एक्चुअली है होता क्या है कि इसको चाहे हम इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो वी विल कंटिन्यू, बिकॉज when I am going to upload this video on YouTube, it gets more time. So I am just preparing these videos in part wise. So I am going to leave this video today and we start now, just after some minute, we start the next continuation.